Hey everybody, Daniel Miller here. Miller Botanicals coming to you live on location at my neighbor's beautiful antique apple orchard here. Got a question, kind of a tough one here this morning. Do you ever feel burned out, not inspired, dreading going to work or dreading making that Zoom call, just getting it started? Well, there are a lot of ways to solve that problem, and this apple tree happens to have one of them for you right here. The one thing that my teacher Christina used to say is when I would be out of gas, kind of depressed, uninspired, she would say, "What's missing? What's missing, Dan? That's a weird question, isn't it? What's missing?" So let's take that to the next place. Let's say I'm a professional tree pruner. I got my little pruners right here, and my job is to prune trees. You're not going to prune on us, are you? No, I'm not going to prune on you guys. You're my neighbor's tree. I don't want to get distracted. If you ever start talking to trees and stuff like that, they'll just send you running around all over the place. We don't send you running around all over the place. We're trees. We stay right here. You run all around. The sprinklers come on. All these things happen. See, what do I tell you? Anyway, say I'm a professional tree pruner. I take on a big job. I'm going to move over here to this other tree. Thank you very much, sir. And I get 1,000 trees to prune, right? I'm so happy. I go home. I tell my wife, I was like, I got 1,000 trees to prune. She's like, I'll never see you, honey, but I'll cook for you, and I'll sure enjoy that paycheck. Okay, so now I got this big job. I got to get up every morning and go climb up my ladder over here and prune trees. And at first it's fun because I love trees, and then my back gets a little sore. Now, tree pruning happens in the springtime, and you want to do it before it buds and flowers and leaves out. So there's pressure, right? Boy, and it's just kind of running out of gas. The coffee's not really working anymore, and still having to go out there. I've got to prune these trees. I only have 500 done, and I'm burning out, right? Well, what do I do? I got to get up on this ladder over here, and I got to remember, who am I serving? Am I serving the farmer whose orchard it is? Well, sure, but who's the farmer serving? Well, of course, you know the answer. He's serving apples to people. He's serving apple juice. Maybe kids are eating them in the morning. Maybe adults are drinking it with their lunch. Maybe they're making apple cider with it, and it's an evening beverage. Who knows what it is, but that's your end game. That's who you're serving. And no matter who you are, what you do, where you work, you are serving somebody. And it's probably not your boss. It's probably not even the person who writes your paycheck. He's probably, or she's probably serving somebody else. If you work for the government, you're serving people. If you work for Microsoft, people are going to use your software. If you're a secretary, people are using those services. It's why there's a job, a business. It's why there's money flowing through there. And when you remember the service you're doing, well, guess what? Takes you out of that victim mentality of I gotta do this, and it takes you into this mentality of I get to serve somebody. And when you serve, you got purpose. Service equals purpose, and purpose equals happiness and equals joy. And there's just really hard to get joy out of without service in it. So I have a salve business, right? And I had a goal. My goal was to sell 30,000 jars of salve, right? And I was focusing on my goal. I even wrote it on the wall of all things, right? But I wasn't getting inspired. In fact, I was running out of gas. And then I remembered, it's not me who's going to do that. It's 30,000 people out there who are going to get their skin, healed up, who are going to get rid of pain, who are going to have their body art shine, going to be able to walk and run and be pain-free, be able to enjoy life more. And I got into that place right there, and all of a sudden, Orders started picking up. Things started going. I remembered who I was serving. Muhammad Ali, he says, service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. That's pretty good, huh? How about Gandhi? Gandhi says the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in service to others. And this last one says, I slept and dreamt that life was joy. I awoke and saw that life was service. I acted and behold, service was joy. So be your joy. Discover your joy by serving others. Get out of that funk by getting out and serving others. My friend Karen, she picks up litter. She picks up garbage. It makes her happy. If you're not happy, go pick up garbage. It's the easiest, simplest way, and there's always litter around, unless we all get serving. And, it's amazing what can happen. These trees are so beautiful, aren't they? Who knows how your service is going to be, how it's going to go. But I just thank you for watching this video, and I just, implore you to find that purpose, that destiny. What's your unique thing or things that you do in the world? And once you're on that, you're going to be unstoppable, because you get out of the mind and you get into your hands and you get into helping other people, and in here, there's not much joy going to come out of running it around in your head. But when you run it around with your hands and your service and your heart, it's so much joy and happiness right there. So I just want to say thank you to everyone. Aho, thank you to you, God. Thank you. We just give it all up and let that creative force come through us. Satnam, aho, and amen.